In section 5.4, we talked about writing an equation of the line in standard form, or even various forms. So we have some important vocabulary to review. Slope-intercept form, standard form. We have some deal breakers. The A cannot be negative. If it is, we divide through by a -1. The A, B, and C should not be fractions. So if they are, we can multiply through by the denominator. That'll clear out those fractions. And equations are equivalent if they mean the same thing but look different. So they would graph the same exact line, but maybe one might be in slope-intercept form and one might be in standard form. So to review all these concepts, we're going to write this equation of this line in both slope-intercepts and standard forms. Okay, so to start, I might try to distribute first. My gut instinct tells me. So I'm going to bring down the y plus 2, 2/3 x, and then be careful with 2/3 times -3. You could double check that using the alpha y equals key on your calculator if you'd like. We get in the slope-intercept form first by canceling this using the inverses. I owe 2 and I owe 2 more. I owe 4. So in slope-intercept form, I have y equals mx plus b, where the slope would be 2/3 and the y-intercept would be -4. Now I'm going to change from that into standard form. And I'm going to do that by getting the 2/3 x over. So since it's a positive 2/3 x, I'm going to make it a negative 2/3 x. The y is positive. The 4 was negative. Again, two problems. First problem is that negative sign. Second problem is that denominator. So now that we're at the end of the section, let's try and do that in one step. If I want to get rid of the negative and the denominator, I could multiply through both sides by -3. The negative times the negative is a positive. The 3's cancel out, and I'm just going to be left with my 2x. -3 times y is -3y, and a negative times a negative is positive. And this final answer is now in standard form because we have a positive a, no fractions, and it takes the form ax plus by equals c. So this was our answer for standard form, and this was our answer for slope-intercept form. So this problem, written in point-slope form, is equivalent to this in standard form. I'm sorry, this in slope-intercept form, and this in standard form. Good luck on this section.